It seems King Charles has been persuaded to take steps to keep his Montessite son at a decent distance from the palace after all. Royal biographer Tom Quinn says that although the monarch outwardly remains functional and refuses to relinquish the regency, there is serious work going on behind the scenes to draw up plans in case the king has to be suddenly replaced. No one will want to see a confused heir who won't be ready for the responsibility of the monarchy, because he planned for many more years to devote most of his time to his family. Incidentally, biographer Ingrid Seward reports that it was Charles who constantly encouraged William not to take on too many public responsibilities, prioritizing his wife and young children. They say that when you become king, you won't have the opportunity to spend much time with your family, so enjoy it while you can. Now, however, royal writer Tom Quinn has reported the courtiers, confused by Charles's serious illness, have begun succession planning with the king. It is not about the order of succession to the throne, it is clear. William is the heir and he will be the next king. But if Charles becomes incapacitated, the palace fears the activation of disgraced relatives, who could take advantage of the opportunity if William is not ready to take responsibility for the monarchy. It is also necessary to form a circle of trusted advisors and people who will be by the future king's side at that moment. Charles realizes that as the future king, William is at the center of the succession planning that is going on right now. Officials had assumed that Charles would remain healthy until at least his 80s before succession planning had to begin, but it has actually begun now, and that indicates, perhaps, that Charles's cancer is more dangerous than we have been led to believe, Tom Quinn states. The details of succession planning are top secret. The biographer mentioned Prince Harry, who is rumored to have offered to help with the royal work. The writer believes that if Spare is allowed to be involved in the affairs of the monarchy, resentments and grievances over any little thing could start up again. Something was not given to him, something was refused. Meghan was not allowed to live in the palace, not allocated the same security as William and Kate, and all in the same spirit. And all of this can be taken outside the palace at any given opportunity. No one would trust Harry to be part of the monarchy for the simple reason that if he feels he is being neglected in any way or not being given what he thinks he deserves, he will run straight to the media, Tom Quinn believes. Meanwhile, insiders report that news of Prince Harry's possible return to royal work has alarmed even the recovering Kate. About Sussex since the beginning of the year wrote a lot, and the Duchess of Montessite began to go out in public much more often than before. That she and Harry update their website, posing for photographers in Canada, then Meghan opens a porch in the British shelter for dogs, then visits elite diners with designers and Hollywood film crews. The palace has tensed up in anticipation of another possible Oprah interview or something that could compromise the royal family. An insider claims that against this backdrop, the Princess of Wales is finding it increasingly difficult to remain unmoved and is dreaming of getting back to work. However, the source clarifies that she has to stay at home on doctor's orders, and Kate did not expect how long her recovery would take and how hard it would be for her to get back on her feet. Kate has been told that her recovery could take several months and that she won't be back on her feet until at least Easter. She has had a complicated operation and is trying to follow the doctor's instructions to let her body heal and not do anything that could damage the area in any way. On the one hand, it was nice for her to rest, but having to sit and watch others do her work frustrates her. She longs to get back to work. The insider added that the princess is currently on bed rest, and physical activity is contraindicated. It's unknown exactly how and why she would leave Adelaide Cottage and go to Enmore Hall in Norfolk in such a case, what you can't do to get the kids to spend their vacations outdoors. However, it's reported that Kate is tired of being within four walls and is eager to get down to business. She has always had very good health and an athletic figure, but now it is difficult for her to get out of bed and move around, says the insider. It is only unclear what prevents Kensington Palace secretaries from at least simply publishing a message to royal fans thanking them for their support and good wishes, and signing it with the name of Catherine, Princess of Wales. If you liked the video, then don't forget to put a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest news about the royal family.